Okay, so this one is more of a personal slash behind the scenes kind of video. And I'm sharing it because I decided that I was going to do a self-imposed 30-day video slash visibility challenge for myself. And I wanted to share a little bit about the reasons why I'm doing it. Okay, so first up, the very first reason I decided that I'm going to be posting a video every single day for 30 days. I'm on day 14 now, so this is video 14, is on a global scale. There's a global reason, there is a business reason, there's also a personal reason. So in terms of the global reason, the reason I wanted to be showing up every day in video is because injustice is happening every single day. And so I wanted it to be a space where there is a stand for justice happening every single day on my platform. So that is like one of the global reasons why I wanted to be present, to show up, to be visible every single day, so that people know and don't feel so alone in their stance for justice, to know that they're not alone. Because one of the big things that we feel often as allies and of people who are seeking justice, who are calling for justice, who are fighting for justice, is there is a feeling of isolation and being alone. And that is certainly not something I want anyone to feel. There is so much support for justice, and me being more visible around it is just one way people can see that they're not alone in it. The second reason I wanted to do this 30-day visibility slash video challenge was for business reasons. I wanted to make sure that my business is showing up every single day for business owners. Whether that is a bit of educational content, whether that is some kind of nurturing thing to say, you're not alone. Like, I get you, I understand you, I'm here for you. You know, whether it is just a bit of content like a behind the scenes, get to know me kind of thing, or whether it is, let's just connect and realize that we have the same kinds of values and we want the same kinds of things and we want the same kind of world. You know, one that's filled with justice and fairness and inclusion, acceptance, and certainly liberation from oppression. Those kinds of things. So to make sure business owners know there is a space available for them to be an ally, for them to learn how to be socially conscious and socially responsible with the way they're doing their business, to know there is a space that is a soft landing for them to unpack their privilege, unpack their biases, and find their blind spots. There is a space where they can be held with complete love, respect, and dignity through those things. The more business owners that know, the better. And the more videos I put out, the greater chance it's going to land with someone. So that's more of a business kind of thing, because if I'm supporting business owners, they're going to start implementing things into their business that are going to help their clients, going to help and support their audiences, and going to support and help their communities. Not only that, when they get to a point where they're also able to support or donate to charities or support communities outside of their own, what a great space to be in. So that's one of the business reasons. Then there is the third reason, which is a personal one. It is actually a really personal one. And it is that I decided to do this challenge for myself with no accountability being to anyone else. There is no accountability other than myself. And the big reason I wanted to do that was to build self-trust. Build trust in myself that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And let me tell you, it has not been easy. On day 20, I actually sent out a celebration post because I did need to celebrate myself. I hadn't reached the 30 days, but I reached the 20-day mark, and I had already had a couple of days where my mindset was not in a space where I wanted to be producing a video. So not recording myself. I certainly didn't want to be editing and then writing captions and sending it all out. I didn't feel like I wanted to do that. But I made a promise to myself that I'm going to post every day for 30 days. And I'm going to keep that. Unless some extraordinary circumstance comes up, I am going to keep that. So like I said, I'm on day 14 now. And the mindset stuff has been wild. Like, there's questions that go in my head, like, who is even watching this? People aren't reacting. Is this landing properly? You know, who wants to listen to this? Questions like, am I posting the right stuff? Is this things people want to hear about? There is so much of that mindset stuff that goes off. And really, it's also having a trust in myself, the services, and the truth that I'm saying through my services. It's about me showing up as me. It really, really is about me showing up as me in the greatest way I possibly can. And it is through using my voice. It is through utilizing the platforms I'm on to share messages of justice, to show business owners how to run businesses that are inclusive, that are equitable, that are positive for the environment, that are positive for humankind, that support human rights. It's important for me to show up in that way. And so this is almost like a different version of me. It is something that I've certainly grown through. And like I said, I'm not even at the end of it. And I may even do another challenge after the 30 days because it has been such a growth experience for me personally. So this is today's video. I hope that you have, enjoyed listening to some of the reasons why I've done a 30-day post challenge imposed upon myself. And I say imposed and I laugh, I giggle a little bit about that, but it really is a voluntary thing. It is something I really want to do. I really want to support the communities. I really want to support business owners. I really want to support justice in any way that I can. So this is one of the ways I can utilize my platforms, my privilege, my influence to be able to talk about a lot of things that are probably hard to talk about, or even just bringing up subjects that open people's minds and paradigms of understanding that the world is and can be different from what it is, and that there are people who are experiencing things that they shouldn't be experiencing, and how we as individuals, we as business owners, can do something different to make sure that we are creating a better world than what already currently exists. So yeah, much love. Hope you've enjoyed. Bye for now.